Hello, everybody, and welcome to the GSA Super Metroid Any Percent Tournament. I might be kind of a fish out of water here commentating Super Metroid, but GSA trying to provide the calm where they can. So I'm doing a little bit of fill-in work here, and we are off to a race with Oatsngoats versus Traviktox. And Oatsngoats, DQ'd from the winner's side. He's going to be starting his tournament here in losers. Might be messing up the bracket, but he is up against seed 10. And, both players been getting PBs in the past month. Could be hot. Might be tough. Oatsngoats has that history of dying in a lot of games on quick races and other things of the sort. So anything can really happen in this game. Oats told me he hasn't been playing in about a month now. And, Traviktox might be ready to capitalize. So we are about to count it all down, everybody, and get right into it. Some Super Metroid lovin' action. So how's everyone doing today? December 6th, I guess it's the day's Smash Ultimate releases. I don't know if anyone's planning to play that stuff. Maybe play a Samus. I think Dark Samus, Dark Samus is also in that. Echo Fighter could be kind of interesting. But GSA bringing the content for you guys while you're waiting for that release. Tune in today, and we will help occupy that time for you. Traviktox starting off with an early lead. No, that's just I think maybe they're not quite synced. We'll get that figured out, but maybe Traviktox starting on go a little early there, just eager to take down Oatsngoats today, will slay the legend possibly. Oats started the wrong file on accident. Oh, wow. What do we do? I guess take the time loss, man. Oatsngoats. Traviktox asking for a restart may be very sportsmanlike. I wonder, will Oatsngoats actually want to restart? Stay tuned, everybody. We were asking them, but they are in the middle of play right now. I think they're just going to keep going. All right, who can get the better escape time here? Let's see. All right, Oats slaying it, making up some of the time that he lost from, being a little airhead at the beginning of this race, selecting the wrong file. But yeah, Oatsngoats hasn't been playing the game in about a month. Could, forget what this run is all about. Already made one big mistake. Perhaps he will accidentally, I don't know, do something bad. Die, perhaps. We'll see. There we see, Samus doing these arm pumps here. They're like a little bit of a NOS, a little nitro, but like really, really weak, I guess. Just like a little boost, little speed boost, from what I can tell. All right, everyone, let me know in chat. Who's going to win this race? Type a T for Trav and type an O for Oats. I don't know. Oats has that history of dying, on stream when it's not for regular speedruns, so it could really go to Trav. Go commentate with him, Cheese. Yeah, the chat is out here They're looking for Cheese co-com. You know, Cheese running away said he would calm with me earlier. Puts me on the spot by myself, but you know, I can handle it. Maybe. I don't know. Chat, help me with it. We'll commentate together. You know, give me a line in chat, and I'll, you know, put some emphasis on it. A little oomph. I'm receiving word from the back of house that Cheese is actually walking up to the mic right now. So that could be pretty dope. But it looks like Oats has already recovered from his 10-second error at the beginning of the race here, which is pretty good.
Good day, everybody. I'm joining today for some nice hot commentary. How are you doing?
Put your name in the bio.
I'm doing it, man.
Okay, just saying.
Hello, Pit. How are you doing?
I'm good.
I'm here with you. Okay, are you happy now? Is Chad happy?
Yeah, I'm happy. Now we can, you know, like,
We can commentate
not know
together.
what to talk about together. Yeah.
This is the first time we've commentated together, Pity. I'm very honored. I'm pretty sure
Wait,
it's the first time.
didn't we do a bingo or something together?
Oh, right, yeah. Okay, yeah. I think that was maybe the only commentary I've done for GSA so far.
Yeah, I think this is the second one.
Yeah, it was with you. I enjoyed that. I enjoy commentating bingo. It's a lot more, I guess, taxing than commentating like a 70-star for Mario, because you're always thinking about what...
Yeah, maybe. You don't have any, like, structure, right?
Right. Alright, but now we have some Super Metroid action. So, like, yeah, me and Pit, we're kind of low on the knowledge
We
scale.
don't know anything. Yeah.
All right.
But it looks like they just got the bomb, and then this thingy-majig comes to life, and then they slay him and take his stuff.
Yeah, and I've restreamed a few Super Metroid races, and it's actually been pretty good. I was able to watch a lot of Super Metroid, so I actually, at least I could say I'm familiar with the bosses and how they look. Like, that's as far as I know. I know one of them is called Ridley, and one of them is called Mother Brain.
That's like the dragon. Yeah, that one's the final boss.
Mother Brain is the
I
final
know some
boss.
stuff too. I've watched Oats play. I've watched Zosi a little bit. You know, I know a little.
Yeah.
Samus shoots lemons out of her gun.
That's what they're called, lemons.
Yeah, no, that's like the Mega Man thing. I don't know. What are these? Like,
I don't know, bombs? I mean...
No, that's like the morph ball thing.
Alright, so Oats just got an energy tank. I guess...
that fills up max health. One more tick. Basically, each energy tank is like 100 max health, I guess.
I noticed that.
So if you see, for each pink box, that's another like bar of health, basically.
Okay, cool.
A pea shooter. All right, yeah, that'll work. Maybe a little airsoft gun, you know, not very strong.
Pea shooter. All right, good to know. So there's...
You know, in speedruns, you basically rely on the missiles because, you know, your regular gun is kind of crap.
So the regular gun is called the pea shooter? Or is that a meme?
No, that's a meme.
It's a meme, right. That's what I thought. Never count on commentator realizing to not look at chat to ever learn anything about a game. Never a good idea.
It's like little kernels of corn, or perhaps you know the like those popcorn kernels. Those things, like, they hurt to bite. So I mean, shooting them out of a gun could be pretty effective.
Right.
Super missile from Oatsngoats. The super missile is, you know, it's super duper.
Definitely that.
Yeah, there's like green doors, and those need super missiles as opposed to red doors, which need missiles, I believe.
So it's a lot. I mean, I know that from Metroid Prime. I played quite a little bit of Metroid Prime when I was a child, and they had that similar thing where different doors had needed different guns. One thing I know for sure in this game is that you don't want to die. I mean, usually when you die, it's game over, but I'm sure people, well, the racers, they would save on purpose on...
We've seen some saves from some people.
I know the first race that I restreamed, Alminster died pretty early on and lost 10 minutes because he didn't save.
God, that's so awful.
That was, it was run ogre, to say the least, but...
Alright, now we have Charge Beam from Oats, so he'll be able to, you know, charge up that pea shooter and shoot some, I don't know,
pea shooters.
Yeah, some really big peas.
Some big peas.
Massive peas. But this game, I feel like a lot of Super Metroid is resource management. You know, it's all about keeping track of how many missiles you have, how many super missiles you have, the amount of health. They all seem very important.
I did notice that in the Mother Brain fight, they usually always purposefully get hit from the rainbow beam from Mother Brain to like get all their health all the way down. I don't know if it's they do it on purpose for some.
That's like a thing. Like you just have to do that. To,
yeah.
like, beat Mother.
Hoping that chat could fill us in here so we could know why.
That gets the like baby Metroid to come and like save your life, and you get like the power up.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's a thing that's just in the game.
Okay.
So the interesting thing is like it does a set amount of damage, right? I think it's like 300.
Yeah.
And if you don't have at least that much health, you'll just die.
Okay.
You see Oats shooting that green door with a super missile. You know, you need super missile to open that. I think the yellow doors are power bombs, which Oats and Trav just got. So you'll see like it'll be like a massive explosion, like a little mini nuke from ball form Samus. I don't know if they don't really explain like how Samus turns into a ball. I don't understand her physical anatomy. Like I can understand the suit can do it, but I don't really understand how she can do it.
The suit, she becomes the suit. What can I say? Takes over her life.
Isn't that like a thing in like Fusion? Like she like becomes the suit? I don't know. She does a lot of yoga. That would explain a lot, and that you know, helps her stay in tip-top shape as well. Okay, this part is pretty interesting. The part where Oats is at. Like, let's see what he goes for here. He's going for some bomb jumps. I think that there's like a safer way to do this and like a harder way to do this.
Pretty fancy. I have noticed that there were a lot of racers that fall in the water there, and apparently it's like one of those big mistakes. Oh
no, Trav falling in the water. Just as Cheese points it out, you know, commentator
curse, man.
Early for Cheese, even though he's not really much of a commentator, but he's done it before. And he's fallen in the water again. Taking a swim here, could be sweating too much with the Super Metroid gameplay right now. Doesn't really know what's going on. Having troubles regaining his bearings.
Just as we saw.
Okay, that was a save. It looked like, you know, that wall kick was an absolute save from falling in the water again.
Yeah.
And I believe this is Fantoon fight, and Fantoon can be pretty nasty because there's a lot of RNG involved. There's like this fast, slow, medium, and any combination of that that can happen. And you know, a lot of people have died here, so hopefully these runners can bring it all together. It looks like Oats not getting the best luck here at the start. Yeah, Oats kind of getting wrecked right now. By like RNG. You could see Trav like really catch up a lot with you know, a nicer Fantoon. And they're shooting these little fireballs for some stuff, some drops perhaps. Even more RNG involved. You want those drops. Okay. Trav fighting through the first cycle there of Fantoon. Oatsngoats finishing it out, no death. Trav a little lower on health. Things could get a little sketchy. I think did Trav mess up the fight? I'm not quite sure. I feel like there's only supposed to be 2 cycles, right? And that was like 3. This is like a 4th cycle. Trav kind of spilling the beans right now in the early game right now. Oatsngoats taking an early lead for himself. Will capitalize. Hopefully he can get himself some nice resources. Just a lot of health. I'm not sure what Fantoon tends to drop there, but I would imagine if you're lower on health, maybe he drops more health. But Cheese, you know, asleep at the wheel. Commentator ditching me in the middle of the race again. But I could manage, man. I suppose. It looks like Oats is a few rooms ahead here of Trav. I guess maybe it makes more sense to like think of Super Metroid in terms of rooms rather than like anything else. And the commentators talk about routing. I could talk about routing, but you'd be like supremely disappointed because I don't know anything. You need to kill all those, like the 4 bosses before you can go down to the bottom of the stage and fight Mother Brain. I do know that much. It's just the order is, you know, something. You're enjoying the low info commentary. We do what we can here at GSA. I think it's better to have, you know, a little bit of unconventional calm than like no calm. Oh, you're joking? Damn, commentator falling right into the trap. Some of the chat also falling right into it. The sarcasm was a little hard to detect. And Oats getting a gravity suit, you know, a suit made of gravity. That's pretty cool. It's nice and purple. Here from GSA, we provide the commentators that are dumbest down to highest quality. That's right. We provide a very large spectrum. So, you know, we'll bring you the commentary that you might want, but you just need to know it might not be when you want it. Like some people might like the low tier commentary. Some people might like the high tier. These two are doing the fastest route, Fantoon, Ridley, Kraid, Dragon. Okay, well, there we go. Of course. I was just, you know, testing you guys. I knew that. It looks like Oatsngoats missed the 4 twice there when he was trying to get down. I'm not quite sure. Kind of looked like a mistake, though. I'm an SM genius. Yeah, that's right. I already caught on, man. I know everything there is to know. Oatsngoats doing a cheeky little damage boost there to the door. That was pretty cool. A little fast. I think that those damage boosts are actually, like, some of them are fairly hard to do, right? Oh, it's about a minute ahead. Yeah, it looks about that way. Pretty much Oatsngoats just running with the lead that he got from Trav falling into the water, and also Oats getting a faster Fantoon fight. You know, got him down in a couple cycles. If it's off an enemy projectile, it's 4 frames. If it's off an enemy, it's 5 frames. If it's off of spikes, it's 11 frames. Good to know. And, you know, Super Metroid running at 60 frames per second for anyone who is not in the know here. Because, you know, commentator able to provide that knowledge if you needed it. And for anyone who wants a little bit of that, you know, fun fact trivia, Trav is 36th place in any percent with a 45.39 in Super Metroid any percent, and that was 1 month ago. So he's hot. He's hot right now. He got that PB, you know, recently. Oatsngoats also getting his PB recently, 3rd place, 41 minutes and 46 seconds. At one point, he did have the record, but that was 1 month ago that he last got his PB, but he hasn't played since then. Basically, might expect Oatsngoats to have some big mistakes as well, especially considering when you're at like faster speed, you usually go for harder strats as well. And it wouldn't be out of the question for Oatsngoats to have, you know, a lot of fails. Yeah, commentator in the know. He read up on the subject. Trav fell down, but a nice save with that wall jump. Yeah, I definitely read the website. Control F to the runners' names. Speedrun.com. I went to /SM, but it's like Texas Hold'em with no run submitted. So then I went to Super Metroid. Actually, interesting fun fact. up until at least very recently, even when Speedrun.com was a thing, Super Metroid still used its own like leaderboards website. It's only recently that Speedrun.com became their primary place.
I am back.
Hey, welcome back.
Thank you.
You missed a lot of riveting action. Oatsngoats now has the Spazer with some ice going on.
That's crazy.
And Travis fighting this big lad here. This absolute unit of a boss. This guy gets wrecked though in speedruns. This guy does absolutely nothing. Okay, boss doing absolutely something though to Trav. Getting hit by some rocks, and now he's dead. A bunch of runners still use deer tier only. Ooh, interesting. Okay, Trav, looking like he accidentally got hit by those spikes, or maybe he was going for the boost and he failed it. I don't know if people boost there.
We got any deaths so far? Everybody's is A-okay.
Nah, we would have been freaking out.
Have they been saving a lot?
No, there have been no saves yet. And Trav, getting locked in by those enemies, but just decides to jump through them anyway. Taking a little hit here. Oatsngoats running real fast.
Pretty low on energy as well. Traviktox. Oh my.
Yeah.
Whoa.
A little sketchy, but energy tank though. We're all good in the hood. And Oats farming resources from that little spot there. You really hope that one of them saves, otherwise it might be a long race. It could be.
Yeah, I think most of the races that at least I've seen for Super Metroid, at least one person has died in the race, and at least once too.
Yeah, this game seems really hard.
So
there's so many spots where you can die.
Let's grab a missile. I'm guessing those missiles are pretty generic.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a capacity upgrade when you grab a new one.
Again, the wave beam. Not sure what that is, but looks good.
Yeah, it's a little wavy. I don't know.
It's a beamy wave.
It does.
Beam.
Yeah, it does things.
Wave.
Dude. Yeah. Speedrun a wave. Let me find that emote. Here it is.
There it is.
Wave beam goes through walls and deals more damage. Oh, there we go. I was just testing chat again. I just needed to make sure that we were all on the same page. You guys need a certain level of knowledge to be considered a true Super Metroid chatter here on this stream in particular. Dropping all the knowledge bombs.
Just testing the chat.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to, I need to make sure that everything I'm saying isn't going completely over your heads.
We actually know everything about the game. It's just
Oatsngoats is ready to get this. I think this is like a spark or whatever through this flamey thing into the Ridley area of the game.
Blue equals go fast, plain and simple.
I'm pretty sure that part, in the lava where you Oats did the damage boost and the spark up to the top. That's fairly important. It's an easy place to die, I'm pretty sure. And Oats spacing out so that he can get some good running speed here. And here we go. Bam.
There you go. I was about to say, it looks like he wasn't sure which door to go in. But he knows what he's doing.
Well, to be determined. I mean, he hasn't played in about a month.
Alright.
Let's see if he can, hold strong to the end. He has that history of dying in all of his games on quick races.
Even though he has been speedrunning another Metroid game, so, still in the same series at least.
Yeah, he's caught up in lore, for sure. But could be slacking in the Super Metroid gym, hasn't been pumping those weights lately. I think we're getting fairly close to Ridley for Oats. He's just gotta, you know, go through a couple more rooms here. I don't know what those enemies are, but they're pretty funny looking. Oh, okay, so yeah, you try to like damage and then fall through this elevator here, and Oats messed that up. Because of SMH. Oats, Rusty. He's gonna farm some resources here. Wants to, you know, bop Ridley's butt. Give him a couple blasts in his face. If you morph as you land on an enemy, you go through the platforms. Thanks. Good to know. You know, for the rest of chat, I already knew that. Obviously.
We both did.
Yeah, we know everything that's going on. Trust me. Trav falling down here, struggling to get up, takes a little bit of damage, but he should be fine.
And we've entered the Ridley fight.
Yeah. So with Trav's route, he has so much extra, you know, health capacity here for Ridley than Oats. It looks like, you know, he only has a couple bars of health here, and Ridley can be a big bopper.
So he's using the. I'm guessing that this is what the wave beam is.
I thought this was like an This is like the
ice
beam? The ice beam spazer thing. They do like, I think that they do some kind of like equip here towards the end of the fight.
Okay. Yeah, because I know they use the same weapon for the Mother Brain fight as well. And I think
ice
like...
spazer wave beam. Okay, so we were both kind of on the right page.
Okay. Also use some missiles, it looked like, right there.
Yeah, they deal some big damage.
Some big D's.
Why is SM64 commentating? This is great, LMAO. Because, you know, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. We were the last resort.
Some social difficulties. Hey, we're learning, okay?
Yeah, we're working on it.
I mean, we're experts, okay? We know.
Yeah.
We know everything. All right, so
Yeah.
Ridley's down. Pretty easy.
Yeah, he's down for the count. He got some good drops from him too. I think. For anyone, you know, who doesn't know already, you want to kill all four of the bosses before you can go down to the bottom of the game here and kill that Mother Brain.
He's a deceased boy. Exactly. So Oats.
Oh yeah, there's an extra tank like to the left of Ridley's room, and Oatsngoats are not going for it. He's confident.
Confident, man. I mean, his pace looks pretty good.
Oh no, Oats! Oh, that was a cool boost off the enemy to clip through there.
Pretty good. I mean, Oats doing pretty good. I mean, he's on good pace. I haven't noticed any big mistakes, anything serious on his side.
I mean, he hasn't died yet, right?
No. If he did, then it'd be over. Well, unless he saved somewhere. But
no, there's been no saves from what I can tell.
Oh well, then. Right in balls deep, man.
Yep.
I think the best race time was from Zosti yesterday. Correct me if I'm wrong. Was 43. Was it a 43 flat or a low 43?
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So we'll see what Oats could do here. I mean, his pacing is pretty good. Krampus asking too much complicated questions. Commentators can't keep up.
He's definitely on the new route. I can confirm. 100% certain.
Well, in that case, I'm certain as well.
Yeah. I mean, you were just debating chat. Chizo5, you know, he wants the chat very involved here.
Okay, chat is reacting to something, so Oats did something. Really interesting.
Trav looks really low on health here. And Ridley is soon. Might need to fill up some of, you know, that HP action.
Okay, so Oats definitely, yeah, Oats really low on health. A big monkcast right now, but he seems pretty confident just flying through the stage. We'll see if he, okay, he doesn't save. I'm pretty sure that's where you save. He just decided to skip it.
Oh, okay. So Oats and Goats almost died. If you guys, weren't paying attention.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just letting you know. I know what I'm talking about. Looks like Oats and Goats is making his way to the next boss here. That big lad that's in the water that has, kids. I'm pretty sure it's a big dad. Maybe a big mom. Why is Oats super low? Because he was getting booty blasted by the game.
You could put it that way. So Travik taking on Ridley right now. Hopefully the
wait, no. Oats is going to a different boss. Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about. He's going to this lad called Kraid. Yeah, this guy.
Oh, this is the big huge frog guy, right?
Yeah. This is the guy that goes down in like 2 hits.
Right. Yeah, I remember this boss for sure. Very scary looking man or thing. Okay, well that was quite a fight.
Yeah, and Trav still in his fight with Ridley. Can get kind of scary.
But that was some fight.
Look at Trav juking around the room here, just jumping. Ridley can't quite keep up, but predicted it there. Ridley, able to hard read Trav's movements. This is a pretty tough matchup. I think that Samus, does lose this 60-40 to Ridley.
Oof. Okay.
Oh, no. Yeah, Ridley just gets too many freebies in this matchup. Samus, not the best role. And, Ridley's out of shield game is just way too good.
A little bit of Monka. He's pretty low on health, it seems. Got no bars. 43 health. Don't think he's saved either.
Okay, I think that's good to go for Trav. Managing to pull out last hit, last stock against Ridley there. Close set, but, Trav's still taking home the Evo win there. And it looks like Trav is going for that Ridley tank that Oats and Goats completely skipped. So going to have a little bit more max health. And now Oats and Goats is done with, that boss, and he'll be going to the last one. I guess the second last one if you count Mother Brain. Now he's in that water. H2O and all that. Trav trying to make his way out of here, but having a little bit of difficulty. But has all of that extra health as a buffer as well. That's really nice. Won't struggle with the HP department.
Okay, Oats in another boss section?
Yeah, the SM64 eel makes an appearance here in Super Metroid.
Oh, there he goes.
But instead of playing with the eel, Oats just kills him. It's kind of rough.
Pretty sad.
Yeah.
I mean, this game seems to be a more R-rated version of Mario 64, if you may. A lot of killing, a lot of guns.
Yeah, there's running, there's, rolling, there's still, wall kicking in this game, but instead of punching and kicking, you just have a gun and, missiles and bombs. It's a little graphic.
It's like just a mad version of Mario. On 2D. Alright, commentators, kind of going off topic here, not focusing on the actual game.
Grasping for straws right now, trying to keep the subject off of the actual subject matter of the game. Trying to, tie in their Super Mario 64 ties at any cost because the play-by-play Super Metroid not going so well because they don't know what's going on. Let's be honest, we can't fool these people anymore. Jeez, we don't know what's going on.
I don't know what you're talking about. I think we're doing a great job.
All right, so Oats is, on this final boss here before going to Mother Brain, and this is the big daddy with the children, the little gremlins there in front of Oats and Goats. Look at them.
All right, they turn into the oh, it's this thing. Okay, I've seen this before. That's the extent to my commentary. I've seen this before.
Yeah. There's this thing here. Where Oatsngoats, you know, kills the boss.
It's an alien, and he's running.
Okay, Oatsngoats doing this spark thing. I don't really quite understand what goes on here, but they spark into these walls, and it does work. It seriously does real work. Oatsngoats laying down the missile work here. And this boss shoots out like little spiky lint balls that you want to hit. You can drop items and you don't want them to hurt you.
I'm trying to figure out what it is. I mean, it looks like a generic alien, but like it also looks like it's spitting out webs, like if it's some sort of spider alien thing.
I don't know, there's spiky lint balls.
Sure, we can go with spiky lint balls.
Okay, it's down. Oatsngoats, you know, definitely wrecking that boss. It wasn't even close.
It's a shrimp. Okay. Commentator, totally off.
Is it really a shrimp? I don't know.
A prawn, some sort of prawn. I think that's a better word.
Yeah, it's some sort of prawn.
An alien prawn that spits little skeletons, exoskeletons.
And maybe some hot bars in his free time. You know, known to be a proficient rapper. But Oatsngoats out here taking down Lil Prawn. Rip Lil Prawn.
Alright, well, Oats low on health again. All race. This entire time is just a moncast. But doesn't seem to be phased at all. Hasn't saved once. It's just going with the flow. Way ahead as well. So, I mean, but this could all turn around with one death. I'm guessing it'll be, you know, it'd be Travik's game.
Looks like Trav is struggling a little bit more with the eel. Can't quite grasp the pattern here. Yeah, getting absolutely slaughtered here. This eel is really good at juking him out. Look at this. Look at this. You know, Trav not as proficient in whack-a-mole or whack-a-eel, I suppose. I was gonna go spacing out so that he can, you know, grab some speed here, or something.
Or something.
Yeah, or something.
Something's happening.
Just assume that everything he does is to, like, to go faster or like to stay alive. All right, so Oatsngoats is gonna make his way, you know, over to Mother Brain now that he has murdered all of her colleagues. You know, this is a very evil organization, and you know, they're kind of a crime syndicate on this planet. And he's gonna go take them all down. Four down, only the boss left. Last arc of the anime. And Trav, you know, chilling with Lil Shrimp, Lil Prawn. This is a rap battle, Samus versus Lil Prawn. Hopefully, you know, Samus can spit those hot bars, some hot missiles perhaps, and some hot peas. All right, Trav, he's bombing all the way up to this door. I've seen this strat before. It's the bomb up to the top of the door strat. You know, people call it that, actually.
It's my favorite strat in the game.
Yeah. A lot of doors involved, a lot of bombs. And now Oatsngoats, he's waiting for, you know, all these bosses to be confirmed dead. He's turning them into the police, claiming the bounties, and going to be going down to the lair. The police, you know, they were hot on their track, but they realized that the vigilante Samus is a little bit better at catching their foes. And now they're giving them all of the case info. Oatsngoats now pinpointing the home base of the evil org, and we'll be going down to finish them off. Commentators clearly well educated. Yeah, of course. We know everything here at GSA. All right, this is a big deal. We're in the final base, and you know that most evil people have lava in their bases. If I'm gonna be honest, that's how you know that this is a really big deal. And Oatsngoats slaying some Metroids on his way down. That's how you know that this game is a Metroid game. There are Metroids in it, confirmed. And they're good for drops. I think that you want, as much as you can for Mother Brain. That's what I'm gonna say. As much as you can. It's acid. Okay. It's basically lava. I mean, come on, man. It's really hot acid, though. Okay. I mean, instead of, really hot rocks that are molten, we got really hot acid, which actually sounds a little bit scarier. Like boiling acid or lava. I don't know. I feel like the acid might hurt more. Actually, I can't really say. I think in most cases, if you jumped into an active volcano, you would actually die before you actually hit the magma. But not if you're Samus. You got the super suit going on. Trav entering the evil lair a little bit behind Oatsngoats. Could be like Pokemon right now. Oatsngoats is kind of like Gary Oak, always just one step ahead of his rival here.
Oats finally saving, taking that, caution.
Realizing he has a lead, doesn't want to lose it all at the end.
It makes sense, the end of the game, might as well take a few seconds. I mean, reach all the way at this point and die. And
Oatsngoats, he's trying to cut through here, but it's not quite working out. Maybe the save was good after all, because Oatsngoats can't get hit too much here.
Okay, in there.
Yeah, finally. Narrowly dodging this acid as well. And now it's time to take down the Mother Brain. I don't really know why it takes so many hits. You think that an exposed brain like that would only really need one puncture to just be dead, but already has spikes sticking out of it, so I don't really know.
I mean, it's different anatomy. It's the mother of all brains.
Okay, so?
It's gotta be strong. How can it be a mother? Alright, so, back to the action. I'm pretty sure that
I guess that's fair.
I'm pretty sure this, alright, I might be completely wrong by saying this. I think it's about 60-something hits that you have to land.
So I know the name of the moves. That's the tater tot that Oatsngoats just dodged. Those are onion rings.
So yeah, he has to land like, I think it's 60-something hits.
That was a French fry.
Now, what I guess I want to know is, when he hits Mother Brain, but it doesn't activate like the blinking animation, does it mean that he hits it? Or is he missing those hits?
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably hitting.
Am I hungry? No. This is like the thing. I've heard people say this. Like, that's the tater tot. I don't know. Those are the onion rings. That's the French fry. And that's the ketchup. Ketchup causing a lot of lag. Pity said that a lot of evil people have lava in their base, but you have lava in your Minecraft house. Well, all evil people will have some kind of lava or acid in their home base, but that doesn't necessarily mean that if you have lava or acid in your home base that you're evil. It doesn't work the same way. It's like how all rectangles are squares, but not all squares are rectangles, kind of thing. You know? you know, pity throwing in that geometry in the middle here. A little bit of a math lesson for you all. If you didn't, you know, learn enough from the game already, learn a little bit about that subject. But now this baby Metroid destroying the mother brain, getting wrecked. And now Oatsngoats will have some kind of rainbow power, some Kappa pride, if you will. LGBTQ powers activate. It's like some kind of like math theorem.
Commentator, trying to understand what's going on in the game, just kind of waiting for something to happen.
Something's happening, man.
So that brain, wait, was it initially an enemy, or is it?
No, the brain's a mean lad, and
but
the Metroid was like, you thought was like not the nicest lad, but actually like an ally, I suppose.
Right, that makes sense. So now he has
part
a
of
the rainbow. What did you call it? The rainbow.
The LGBTQ powers.
Right, the LGBTQ
the Kappa pride. Yeah, the Kappa pride beam.
The Kappa pride beam. Right, there we go. Annihilating Mother Brain.
And Trav, you know, trying to get through this fast food from Mother Brain, but Mother Brain seems a little busy today. Finally getting hit by the Kappa Pride beam laser. So, tell me, Cheese, if you join the LGBTQ community, do you actually get the Kappa Pride beam?
Yeah. I mean, everyone has the beam, but once you join the community from deep within, you unleash the power to become the best speedrunner ever lived.
Oh, okay. So does that mean that you're the best speedrunner that ever lived, or does that mean that like?
I thought that was like. I thought everyone knew that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right. So,
chat doesn't seem to be, you know, too upset about your statement. They might all be in agreement.
I mean, how can you not? Okay, so Oats finishing up. I think it's maybe a few more runes here.
Oh, is Oats saving the animals?
Yeah, I was about to ask that. Like
saving the animals. Because, you know, Oats, a very active member of PETA.
Oh, there we go.
Wants to save his furry little friends.
Guys, we're family friendly. We can't be killing animals here, man.
Yeah, exactly. And that should end it with the mid 46 Oatsngoats pulling it off with flying colors here.
Pretty good time, pretty good race. Solid. For not playing for a month, I mean, pretty good job. Wrapped up the win pretty nicely. Saving the animals, being very kind. Now Travik initiating the LGBTQ powers.
And you know, when you're done beating all of these bosses, the planet just kind of blows up on you. So I don't really know what the mission was. You know, why did you go down to that planet to just blow it up? Could have just, you know, dropped some kind of planet buster bomb and avoided the whole situation. Thank you, Kat Kunoichi, for the Twitch Prime sub. Welcome to the Prime Clock Club. Let me see some clocks. Let me see some dabs in chat.
Seems as though Travik's not having a bad run at all. Only
the operation was to find the Metroid. All right, the Super Metroid lore being dropped down.
About 3 minutes off PB. Not bad run for Travik at
Oats?
all.
Oh, Trav?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good run. I mean.
Yeah, about 3 minutes.
Yeah. Oats, I think about 5 minutes off of PB.
Yes, 5 minutes.
So if you're relating the times off of their PBs, then Travik basically won. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, so Cheese, a bold claim here. Trav won. I guess we'll have to leave it up to the chat. Chat, let me know who won this race, and we'll give them the W.
Right. We got Oatsngoats in the call. How are you doing? How
Welcome.
are you feeling?
Hey, doing great.
GG.
Good stuff,
GG's.
boys.
Walk us through your run, Oats. It looks like you really struggled on that Dragon boss.
Yeah, I was kind of forgetting what to do, and then I had the commentary open, so I was cringing too hard at you guys.
Cringing too hard at watching your gameplay, or
Well, I couldn't watch the gameplay, no, so I could only listen.
yeah, exactly.
But it went okay. I failed a bunch of stuff. I messed up my short charges at Dragon. So that cost me a lot of time. But I mean, we didn't die. So we finished the run with 46, which is a terrible time, but at least we can progress. And GG's Trav.
Yeah, GG Oats.
Yeah,
Good
Trav
race.
didn't seem to have a bad run. Only 3 minutes off of PB, more or less. So, pretty solid. No deaths, finally. Almost all the races I've seen had at least one death.
Yeah, that was cool.
So, that was pretty solid. We're
Yeah,
kind of
but,
freaking out too because I don't think you saved for the whole run either, Oats, until the end. Like right before.
Oats did at the
Typically,
end.
I mean, especially once I progress through the lower or the bracket a little bit more, and if I do end up facing Zeus hypothetically in the end, you won't see any saving. You won't see any save strats. You're gonna see basically
all gonna
just
be on
PB
the table.
attempts, and
Yeah.
you'll probably see one of us die, but like that's what it takes, because we're both really good at the game. We both know all the optimal strats, so you can't take your time. You have to take the chances.
Yeah, it comes
in
down
the
to
later
those
in the later.
seconds.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Is there a chance that you both die and then?
I mean, since it's the final, if one of us does die, I'm sure we'll just continue and restart, and then if they finish, we'll just be done, kind of thing. But I still got a bunch of matches to make it through the lower brackets because I did miss my first match, so it put me into the losers. So we got a little bit of
You have a journey. The
yeah,
losers
we have a
bracket.
little bit of a journey, but it won't be too bad. I think we have some tough matches, but we can do it.
Yeah, I mean that 46, you might need a little bit of improvement to really make your way through
Yeah,
the bracket.
I can once I de-rust a little bit. I think we can be pretty confident with high 42s or 43s. So I think that will be more our speed once we get back up to it. So
Good stuff.
That sounds pretty solid. Yeah, good stuff from you, Oats. It's fun to watch you as well, Trav.
Yeah.
What do you think? What were your thoughts on the tournament? What were your thoughts on this race? Will we be seeing more from you in the future?
Yeah, I guess if there will be another any percent Super Metroid tournament, I will definitely join. I really liked it.
Awesome. Yeah, we probably.
yeah, and this is kind of the first one, so
Yeah.
it'll be interesting to see, like especially, if you guys do some more, it will definitely be everyone that's in here and more. It'll be good.
Is this actually the first Super Metroid tournament for the community?
No, not for our community, but I'm saying
Oh,
for us, yeah.
GSA.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah.
GSA.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, of
GSA,
course.
I was
since it's,
freaking out.
Not a lot of
Yeah.
people know about it yet, and yeah, I think it should be great.
Super Metroid definitely is on top of the list there with the. I mean, it's a great race game. It's a very popular game, especially for racing.
Yep, and then you guys made sub 50 can join, so I think that'll get a lot of people really trying to hit that mark and joining. So
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. And
yeah.
you got anything else?
I wanted
close it
to,
off?
I wanted to shout out Vidai.gg, the sponsor for this tournament. Super Metroid, Super Mario Odyssey, any percent, Super Mario 64, 70 stars. So check them out. We got them linked to the bio !bet in chat. I wanted to thank you, Cheese, for joining me on this
Spontaneous
makeshift Pocom.
commentary.
Yeah, we filled it, man. we were struggling a little bit, but thank you so much. The Super Metroid community, very inviting, very accepting, and held our hands through it. So it was definitely a kind of a group community commentary, I would say. So thanks everybody for keeping us honest, and we will be back soon after a little short intermission while Cheese, who was spending all of his time on commentary, will need to set up the next race. We have Super Mario Odyssey, any percent Iquan versus Oral May. Yeah, those guys. And then we have Cheese's cousin James on commentary with Dangers. So stick around, everybody. And then I personally will be back at 9:15 p.m. EST. Punkation versus Shan's Triple Bingo Tournament, and Saxel versus Yale Triple Bingo Tournament right after that, and I'll be doing that with Simply. So stay tuned, everybody, and we'll see you soon.
It's a new world record holder, everybody. Equan. By the way, congrats to him. As of 2 days ago, yesterday. Don't hate me. One of those.
Yeah, like a couple days ago.
Yeah. So stay tuned for that in very, very soon. A few minutes. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for watching. Love you.
Love you. Bye.